Saddle up, cowboys and cowgirls. We are back for another bench night. And I realized that I have not been including much of the warm up routine. So, a lot of it is some bands and it's just some stabilization stuff. It takes a few minutes. It's kind of boring, so I won't really show that. But basically, I warm up the same every day until I get to 2 plates, and then 2 plates onward. Basically, changes depending on the workout that we're doing. So, I'm gonna do fives tonight, 3 sets of five, I think, at the same weight. So just gonna show some of the warm up here. I won't do this all the time because it's pretty much the same, right? Like I said, up until 2 plates, but we'll give it a little show here. All right, there we go. And on to the next one. The next warm up here. This will be my second to last warm up. So I'll do one or two on this, and then we'll move into the last warm up, and then I'll be like, okay, I don't know where the working sets are at then. So lose the sweater, toss the belt on here, and let's boogie. There we go. Pretty chill. We'll go to three now, and then we'll see if it'll work in one. So the warm-up series is off to a bit of a stinker here because I did my last warm-up at 3 plates, 315. Didn't hit record. Then I just did my first set, which I just watched, on 335. Recorded, didn't have the volume on. So it's just one of those workouts, I guess. But we still got 2 sets left, like I said in the last one, but you didn't hear it. So let's get those done and let's hear them. We're back. The mic, everything else is working. Okay, now that we got that shit sorted, let's focus on the reason why we're here. Moving the weight, moving the iron. Okay. I didn't really enjoy the explosion of my first set. So let's look to fix that here this time. All right. Okay, come on now, come on, man. Come on, man, come on. There you go. Ooh, was a little better, but I'm still sliding a little bit here tonight. Maybe I don't need my sticky pad anymore. It's usually super beneficial, doesn't move. However, we move on to the next one. They must all go down, and there's one set that remains. So, see you in a couple minutes. Here we are, the finale, the final set. So, one thing I want to say quickly before this set here is we all go through certain workouts where you feel like maybe you're not carved up enough, or maybe you're just a victim of the late weekend evenings. Whatever the potential, and yes, I say potential excuse may be, because we're not going to use it as an excuse. There's only one set left. It's like being at football practice and there's one sprint left. No matter how tired you are, no matter how hot it is, you can turn it on for one more sprint. And in a little booklet at home, you got to be able to put a check mark next to all the sets. You don't want to go back and say, fuck me, didn't get that set. So let's bear down here and get the job done. Because regardless of how many carbs I've eaten or how much I've slept, it's one up here in the gray. So let's get it done. Okay. Oh, no matter what. Once you reach that last rep for the last set, it don't matter. No matter what you have to think about, no matter where you have to dig, how deep down, just get the fucking set in, man. The dopamine rush is oh so sweet when you do that. Now, let's have some fun with some accessories. The heavy shite is over. So now that we got our heavy sets done, it's all about having fun. Heavy sets done, having fun. Not that we're not having fun over there, because we are. But this is a little more relaxing, if you will. We'll get a few accessories. I like the seated shoulder press after every 1 reps because it's a good position. Oh yeah, nothing too heavy, but just get a good contraction. Oh, and just get the blood through it. I'll try to provide a couple different angles of this machine. Kind of over top, just so you can see. Maybe I'll try to get one from the side. I do this one opposed to the one in the front because I kind of don't mind being reclined a bit. And on the back grips here, it's almost like if you're doing a behind the neck press or something. I just feel like there's a bit more range of motion in the shoulders and it feels good. So oh yeah, I put it off a bit, I'd say, for the last one. A little bit easier than I anticipated after my first 6 sets. An absolutely spectacular Kurt Angle here. Okay, just so you can see the travels. All right. Oh yeah, there we go. Better move this because I got it inside another machine. A few rope extensions, push downs. I won't arch the back. A lot of times people kind of arch or whatever, but I'd rather tighten up the core. If I can have the core tight while I'm doing it, then I'm going to pick that one, right? Just me personally. There we go. Yeah, so my main focus there is keep my core tight instead of fucking kind of just like overarching like that and just kind of being out of position, using your body weight ahead of it. See if we can get a little closer look this time. And Might do another set. Might just leave it here and see how it goes. Just focus on getting good contraction here. Heavy, but not too heavy. There we go. That one feels pretty good. Oh, the tricep might be hiding out the horseshoe because so much blood in it. Squeeze in another one. Try to do it a little more front on so I can get a different look at my own self and, of course, for you guys as well. Just if there's something you're wondering about or that might work for you or might not. Yeah, that felt good. Last exercise of the day, some lateral raises. And as I think I put in the previous video, some I'll do facing out and some I'll do facing in. And tonight's menu, because I know I mentioned food the last time I sat here. Tonight's menu was some slow cooked beef back ribs in the slow cooker. Then you broil them for a few minutes in the oven afterwards. Gonna have that and some rice and veggies. Nice little Sunday meal, you know, some big beefy ribs. All right, big beefy ribs and big beefy delts. Let's do it. Oh yeah. We'll do one more set there. We'll finish with a little treadmill action. And then we'll call it a night. Last set of the day. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of abs. That's gonna be what we're doing here. I'm gonna interchange between hanging leg raises and I'll go back and forth with decline sit-ups with that. So okay. If you're enjoying the content, like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to keep it posting 3, 4, maybe 5 days a week. Usually train 4 or 5 days, but just in case I miss a day or miss a few days in terms of posting, not of training, because we're getting the workouts in. So I'm gonna crush some abs, then crush some ribs. And we'll see you in the next one.